Outpost Boredom here. Can I get a radio check?
Loud and clear. This is ground control.
We are Code Gradient. What is your 018?
Roger that. We are T-minus 150 till transfer. Over.
Copy. Commencing boot sequence for AI LCJ.
Affirmative. Standing by.
Welcome to Metro Esports League. Initializing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initialization sequence complete. Incoming transmission. Please stand by.
Negative radio check.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another Metro Esports League stream. It is me, Jacob Pickard, joined here by the wonderful Lane Schnin-Gavis. I'm going to be bringing you guys week 2, day 2. Let's see here. Angry Chicken says the wave, right? The little wave that Lane hits you with every stream. Yikes, says, talking about Morgana. Some acoustic guitar. I like acoustic guitar. Lane's smile is actually super weird. Well, thanks, Chicken.
All right, Chicken, you're going down.
Right? All right, I wonder who's going to win this game, says Ace. All right, Layden, if you want to invite me into the match, I will I'll join here. How's everybody's day going so far? We do have 2 matches for you tonight. Let's see, I'm going to be joining. I think I might have got an invite from someone already. Potentially. There we go. Cool. I hate school right now. That's fair. I feel like I hated school when I was in it. Nowadays, I would like nothing more than to actually just be in school. So, there's like 0 responsibility and, 3-4 hours of class a day. Stream is ready whenever you guys are good. Whenever you guys are ready to go. Thank you guys for being on time. Who is playing, says Vishy Thresh. Right off the bat, we got Internet Police and Black Delegation, I believe. If my memory doesn't fail me. That is what the teams are. Is that correct, Lane?
You know, I'm still having issues over here. I'm not going to lie to you. So I don't know.
I believe it is. I trust my memory well enough. I'm going to throw it over to Champ Select here as we go in. I believe, let's see here. Boom. Oh, shoot. There we go. That is the case. We're chilling. Is your app still not working?
Yeah, that's part of it. And then I must have just done a bad job on the other thing. Let's see. App is working. Jake, we are so close to finding out, to knowing for sure what's going on. And Jake, you were absolutely right. Internet Police versus the Black Delegation. Or just Black Delegation.
Cool.
I believe Internet Police is on the right.
Yes, Internet Police should be on the right here in this case. Black Delegation on the left. Going into this matchup, we do see the Nico and Cho'Gath band away here, and the Raka Rengar right after. Solar VP, what is up, Caleb? Has become a million. Thanks for joining the Million Army, man. Real quick, let me mod Caleb. There you are. Why can't I not mod you here? 1 second, Caleb. There we go. Boom. What's up, Naimu? Naimu comes in with some song lyrics right off the bat. Hope your day is going well. What's up, Ace, as well? Good luck in this match. If you watch other streams, Chicken, you get sparks. So that's how a lot of people will have them. My week has been awful. Well, I am sorry to hear that. You're here. Hopefully we can give you a good time. A couple hours here, you know. Then we get 2 ADC bans right after, so we do get the Kai'Sa and the Vayne taken away. Lolly for Hire is going to be first picking here, and Morgana slipping through. Potentially, nope, he goes with the Nautilus. So hovers the Morgana and then picks the Nautilus. Interesting.
I love Nautilus as a pick, right? Just a really nice support. Although, in case you hadn't said it, it's kind of iffy when Morgana's still up, I feel like, right?
Yeah, well, they hovered Morgana too, right? So it's not... They made it completely obvious where they were going. And not only is it Morgana, it's Ezreal Morgana, right? So Ezreal who can get out of Nautilus's hook. Morgana can Black Shield. So that's a pretty good bot lane combo there. I still like Nautilus. I just think he's a great teamfight champion. Really strong and tanky. So it's not like it's bad, but it's not ideal. Like as you said. It's kind of weird picking it knowing Morgana's up, knowing you hovered it too. I mean,
you're sacrificing the laning phase, if anything, right? And not even completely, because you still have multiple forms of CC. And we're having instant replay.
Throwing it back to us here real quick. Let's see what they're doing.
Looks like we're having some client issues. No craziness abound. This has happened before. Some people want to restart their clients.
Cool.
Understandable. We can hang out for a minute or two.
Is this a repeat of Blitzkrieg's game? No, everyone is here at least in this case, right? That was a missing player. Here we're just having client issues. Good old League of Legends client. Even though this is like the most played game in the world is what they announced yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know how true that is. To be honest, I think Riot's kind of BSing with that one. But
With what one? I wasn't listening.
so let's see if we can find it. Riot released a tweet. Let's see here.
Uh-huh.
Twitter, what is it? Riot Games or it was League of
You
Legends?
can't trust Riot's Twitter.
They said, let's see here.
There's support. There's like Riot support.
No, it wasn't support. It was like the actual account. It released a metric that was like, we're still the most played game.
Oh, right. During their anniversary thing, the 8 million.
Yeah, so 8 million peak concurrent, but that doesn't really make sense because peak concurrent, what are they taking? Are they taking the peak concurrent for each region and adding those together? Because that's not peak concurrent globally. You get what I'm saying? And that's when you
not
look.
necessarily immediately. What do you? Why not? I guess.
Well,
This is-
that's not how you would do math, right? So if you're gonna say peak concurrent, you'd pick a single time and you'd look at what like the peak highest time.
Oh.
It looks like they took the peak highest time for every region and then
Wait, are
added
you
those
serious?
together. Yeah, because there's no way that math works
Well, in
out.
that
8
case,
million.
8 million's not that crazy, right? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean it's not. It's still really good, right? It's bigger than any other game, but it's interesting. It's interesting. I wouldn't have done it that way. No one in this. Let's see. We're gonna mute sounds here real quick because it sounds like they're all chatting. You guys have to hear the sound. $20 billion company client, by the way, right? No way League is bigger than 3D Space Pinball. I'm just surprised League Peak is bigger than Fortnite Peak. That one doesn't make sense to me.
Could they have done like? No, I don't even know. I don't know what.
Maybe they're not including console. Maybe like they remove console. That's the problem with stats, right? When you throw out a stat and you don't put out all the little asterisks of like how you got there, it's like that stat is kind of meaningless.
8 million peak concurrent. Now I want to read the thing.
Minecraft client is better. It likely is, to be honest. Math hurts my brain, says 9. I actually like math. I work with math all day long. I work in analytics, so looks like we're going back into Champs Light here, guys. Let's hope there's no more problems. Like we said, Internet Police versus Black Delegation going into Game 1. Calc, no? I don't mind Calculus. Calculus is fairly easy, to be honest. Comparatively to some other math classes. And it's pretty useful compared to some other ones too, which is nice. Looks like they'll run through the same bands here, guys. I don't know about that. I don't have a lot of faith in Chicken here, but you know. Do your best, buddy. Do your best.
We're very encouraging here at Metro Esports League. Morgana's cookies with quite the appropriate response.
I don't know how appropriate it was, but
Extremely.
okay.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna be running through some of the
There's
same
the
ones
chicken.
here.
Here we go with the Nautilus Ezreal. You know, Jake, I bet they go Morgana. Look at that.
Dang,
Wow.
dude, you are good. You are
Woo!
good.
LCS, here I come.
What if League went to console? It should, dude.
I mean, it's gonna be on mobile. Might as well go
Imagine,
on.
dude, Diamond 4, you're playing the match, your ADC just stops moving. It's like, dude, what's up? And then he's like, dude, sorry, my controller died. It's like, who wouldn't want that experience, to be honest? Sounds great.
Third person MOBA, please. ADCs actually have to ADS.
Mobile League of Legends, dude. League will go mobile at some point, to be honest. I'm telling you guys.
There's already, like, I'm pretty sure there's leaked footage.
There will be like a League Chinese version, because mobile games are huge in China.
Huge. And Riot is... Are they completely owned by Tencent now? I can't remember.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, it only makes sense.
They announced something, Chicken. I'm not sure what it was. They did announce some sort of. Do you guys not have phones? That was the funniest press conference
Everybody got
ever.
a little bit inside. Everybody. The guy is saying it too.
Dude, poor feller. Imagine your job leading up to that E3 is like, or was it not E3? BlizzCon was announcing Diablo Immortals. Like, you just have to know how bad that's gonna
I
be.
can imagine these guys like in the meeting before, like talking about how they're gonna present this, and let's just say they were like mocking like their player base, and like, what if they're mad that it's on a mobile device? And they're just gonna be like, everybody has phones. Just tell them like, what? You all don't have phones? And they're like laughing and joking about this, and they finally get their chance to say it. And it's not until afterwards they realize how terrible it is.
There's actually no way. Like, it was just a complete meme. There's no way you go into that knowing it's well. What's up, Death? What's up, Alf? There was leaked mobile footage of League already from a Chinese site. Interesting. Interesting.
Ari in this game. I don't know if we talked about it, but the Ari versus Malzahar.
It's going to be a
kinda
weird
like
match
this
on mid.
because I feel like Ari can easily pop the shield from Malzahar, right? With that Q.
Yep.
And then find a way to land the charm. And if that charm does connect, I can't imagine Malzahar having a good time.
She's definitely stronger in the early game, kind of the pick part of the game if you're working with the jungler. Mid game even, I'll still take her. As the game goes on, I think Malzahar is maybe a little bit of a better team fight, but that's kind of subjective to how the Ahri plays. Anyone that's like, I'm going to say high skill for Ahri. I know it's kind of a weird, we don't really throw her up there usually, but like a high mobility, I don't know, targeted type champion like that. Their impact is kind of up in the air, right? It kind of depends on play style, whereas Malzahar is like kind of straightforward. He's going to scale.
Have to wait for like a good Ari player to show up at Mel.
True. We've never seen a good Ahri player, right? Poor Kiss.
Speaking of fun champions to watch and mobility, we do get in Irelia. I feel like we haven't seen that in a while, but
If the Karthus is over here, that would be a Karthus jungle.
give me the Karthus jungle.
I'm kind of down for it. I think it'd be fun.
I mean, at the same time, though, Malzahar Morgana, right? Could be counted by a third pick.
Let's see if they go for it. They're hovering it still. They do. So it looks like we're going to be getting the Karthus jungle into the Jarvan. Jarvan definitely has the advantage early game, right? He can counter jungle the heck out of that Karthus there. So the team members on Black Delegation here are going to have to be really careful.
Now that Morgana could technically go mid, right? You would be. I was gonna say your issue would be trying to. Like you wouldn't want to send Malzahar top. We're not gonna go into it. I was just saying they had some potential for a flex, but we do get. Wait, is it not what we thought it was?
No, I think
we
they'll
go.
swap. Yeah. It's going to
There
be
we go.
NASA's.
I
NASA's
was getting
top,
all
though.
excited over here.
We have NASA's and Karthus in this game, so it's a little different. I like it. A NASA's top is. I don't know if we've ever seen one in Mel. Is that a bold statement to say?
Ooh, I'm positive that you're wrong. But
In a
to be
season
fair-
game.
Yeah, no, but to be fair, I think we've literally seen it like twice, like out of
Yeah, I can't think of one.
many, many, many games.
Is
No,
there one?
to be
Is there
fair,
one you're remembering for that? Like, I'm trying to think of it.
You know,
Because Nasus was big in our solo 1v1s, right?
oh, you're gonna make me. You know, there's a small chance that that's what I'm thinking
'Cause
of. But don't forget that I do the plays of the week stuff. and
Yeah,
I
that's
watch
true.
a bunch of clips per week, and I just
Throw
feel
it back
like
to us here,
I
guys.
saw a Nasus, and now you're making me look it up.
Making Elaine look through it all.
I have a whole doc with tags and everything in it.
I think Red has some damage issues. Like, yeah, they potentially could. I don't know if either of those teams have too bad of an issue late. I mean, you got what, Karthus on one side and Malzahar on the other.
Damage issues.
I'm not sure how I feel about Red side having damage issues per se. Both teams have pretty good scaling 80 carries, right? High damage junglers. Their top laners scale really, really well. If anything, these teams aren't lacking damage. They're lacking maybe some. I would say AOE CC on the side of the red side here, and on the blue side potentially. I mean, maybe the same thing, right? You have Nautilus a single target, but you don't have really hard CC. Driving the game. It just depends how you build. Totally depends on how you build. But a team's definitely not lacking damage by any means there.
Hyperburger. Fatty Warfare.
Morgana getting a 5-man ult, right? I guess that is a possibility. Yeah, I would say the scaling of the Nasus and Malzahar is going to be a lot. Ugh. I gotta wake up, chat. I am tired. I am tired. Today was a
Not
very
allowed
long
to
day.
be tired,
I
Jake.
think I
What's
woke up
with
at like
that?
5 a.m. What? 5? Yeah, 5 a.m. Go to work. It was a long day. Oh yeah, chat. We'll do a giveaway at the end of this game, so it'll go all the way through this game. But let's do exclamation mark. Give me a good one here. Let's do exclamation mark dog because we got an assist in the game.
Dog.
So we have an assist in the game. Exclamation mark dog in the chat to join. I will roll it after this match. You have to follow the channel. It's the only requirement. But exclamation mark dog, and we'll do it. What's up, Delamp? Delamp, you guys play on stream later, right? As he checks his app. Potentially. I don't actually know the games of the day. I usually rely on Lane for that. And Lane's app is always interesting because Lane has an iPhone 4, so...
No, it's an SE, and it's a 5. I have a work phone that's an 8, so it's hard to justify what I get.
That's
but
fair.
I don't want to get the app on the phone, like the work phone. I don't know. It's like we're an insurance company. Everything's pretty dang strict. But yeah, there's one type of ad on the SE that has an option to close. It's like built in the ad. It's not a little X in the corner or anything. It's built in the ad. I try to press it, and my phone does nothing. And I have to restart the phone.
Well, sounds like a user error. Have you tried turning the app off and turning it back on?
If you were listening, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Alright, guys. Wait 1 second. We are loading into match. We will bring up this topic. We'll bring up that topic, Morgana, but it's obviously Ace Machina. Like, let's not even really dive into it. It's a really straightforward answer. But I'm going to be throwing up the BRB screen. We'll be right back with game 1 of the night coming up here soon. So BRB, we'll see you here shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Metro Esports League Airlines. Thank you for choosing us today. On your left, you will see Black Delegation, and if you look out the right, you'll see Internet Police. Down below us at about 10,000 feet, a ward will be destroyed by Black Delegation. This is Season 4, Week 2, Day 2, and it's our first game of the night.
And Lane, I think you forgot to mention it, but since we're flying over it now, if you look out the window to your right, at about 60,000 feet below of you, it's way down there, you can actually see Delamp's skill level. It's just really far down there.
Look at it.
Look at it down there.
Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. Take pictures while you can, guys, because it's only going to get smaller. Karthus did get 10 gold, Jake, is what the chat is reporting to us. Our challenger chat people.
Oh, gold
CCP.
lead.
Yeah, 1 CS, and I think that's GG right off the bat. I don't think there's any other way to analyze that. As you know, Karthus, being from the dead, is allowed to gain interest on the amount of gold he has, and that's a huge lead over time. You know, we're talking like a 20% interest.
Chicken rooting for whoever gave him multi.gg links there. Got a couple people rooting for Internet Police here. Mods, oh, you got it already, Chicken. Good job. I don't even have to tell you. Chicken's on it. We do have the pull-up guys. Chicken asked who will win here. In the mid lane, we got Reinhard von Musso taking on Nikator on that Malzahar versus the Ahri. Going to be a pretty good matchup here. And in the bot lane, this is the one I'm really interested in because I really like Jhin Nautilus. I think it's super, super strong, has a lot of single target CC, and Jhin is nasty early game. You're going to see it there, right? If he's able to get that force shot off, Ace taking a lot of damage. And Ace has a lot to prove here, right? A lot to prove, I should say.
The root comes through, but obviously
Ooh.
Jhin does not have W, right? He should have
Yeah.
started Q. In the top lane, do we get the gank? Lolly gonna be in trouble over here. The 2v1 Kieran does not land the combo. That's really scary. There's a bunch of minions over here. This could be a very successful 1v2. Goes in for the Q, but it's not enough. Flashes inward, but Kieran should take it out with the auto attack. First blood over the Jarvan. Kind of just misplays on everybody's part, I feel like.
Little interesting what happened there. I'm going to speed mine up because I think you're a little ahead of me.
Oh no, whoopsies.
There we go. No worries. There we go, chat. We should be in sync with lane now, fully. Sometimes League likes to lag behind a little bit.
Actually, I can just read the future. I don't know what you guys are on about.
Ace did have to pop flash and ignite there as you saw him fall back. This Morgana is hurting my eyes, we hear.
Ooh.
A lot of damage being traded in the mid lane too, right? So no flashes or ignites popped yet, but both people getting kind of in that danger zone here as they hit level 3.
All right, going with that wave clear. I want to see her roam. You know, once 6 hits, right? She should be a little bit more mobile
Ooh.
than Malzahar over here. Ooh, wow. Hello, but look who's here to play. She flashed forward with the charm. The ignite is down. Does she get the kill? She should pick it up, but not too far behind is Kieran, who definitely locks down Reinhard.
And this is not going to be fun, right? A 2-0 Jarvan this early in the game, right? He's
No.
hardly had time to clear his jungle. He's already farmed 2 champions. So he's going to be very, very strong. It's going to be super scary here for Black Delegation to just avoid him in this early game.
Yeah, I don't think Karthus is too happy about this either, right? He wants to get those Dark Harvest procs. He wants his lanes to be winning. He can just kind of farm it out, but in the competitive environment, you know, it's a little iffy. Here we go, finding these little trades, and I mean, yeah, I don't imagine. Wow, does she find the? Okay.
That damage came
Lolly.
through, right? Final
Hello.
auto with the corrupting potion there, able to pick up that kill. Already had the CS lead as well, going to be able to shove it in, but look who came towards the top side, right? Kieran is here.
Oh my
Red buff
gosh.
was applied, I believe, right before it went away. But Lolly might have got out here. A great play from Drew Returns to show up to the top lane.
I wonder if it's JJU.
I think it is. I'm going to go with Jew. Jew Returns. Game has been paused. Nice. There we go. Disconnect.
Just a little mishap among the summoners.
Yeah, 60 Coco there. Looked like he disconnected. How's everybody's Wednesday going here, chat? I know Chicken said school sucked. Did anyone else have school, or was it all work for us?
I babysat a meeting the whole day. It was lots of fun.
Was it like one super long meeting or something?
Yeah, I was basically in there 7 to 5.
Yikers. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to like kind of sit in the corner and do my own thing, get some stuff done, but whew. What was the meeting about? I don't really know how much I can talk about. You know, it's not that it's top secret stuff.
Yeah,
But,
I don't talk about much stuff either.
Right?
In,
Like, you
in
never know.
detail.
I mean, you sign an NDA contract, and not only are we like on stream, right?
Yeah.
But but it was like people we do business with, and we were like catering towards them. So normally I don't sit in those meetings, but if something went wrong, they wanted it to be done that fast. So yeah.
Naimu says college. I
Okay.
miss college. Like I was saying, it's very nice to be able to just have a couple hours of class every day. At the time, it might not seem like the best, but definitely miss it now. This bot lane, I feel like, is going to be pretty exciting, right? What we've seen so far has been good. Ace Machina took quite a bit of damage early on. Want to see how he rebounds here.
She didn't have her black shield, right, or her Q, so I think she's just missing those kits, the part of her kits that she wanted. And Nautilus kind of took advantage of that. Oh, look at this, level 6 Gnosis. What does he want to try to find? Maybe nothing, right? I mean, with the Conqueror, I feel like he's gonna have a hard time. And you know what? I just realized he went Conqueror as well. Is that normal on Gnosis?
I think it's like the pretty standard one. There's a couple other ones you can do, right? You can do the Glacial Comet. I even see some people do Area or Glacial. You can do Glacial, or you can do the Arcane Comet or Area if you're gonna spam like more of the AP build. It looks like he's just going straight up, right? He goes for the armor off the bat. Probably just gonna try to farm this one out. Scale his Nasus here. Morgana's Cookies mentions a cool thing as well, right? Black Shield's 26-second cooldown lane. So as you said when it was down there, you do have to be pretty smart with Black Shield. Like a lot of people I know, even we're probably falling guilty in this, kind of talk about it as just like the auto counter to a lot of champions. But someone like Nautilus's hook is definitely up faster than that 26-second timer. So a smart Nautilus or a smart Thresh or something can definitely bait the Black Shield out. And we do get Ahri actually going with Glacial Augment here, right? So it looks like she's probably going to go for that GLP build. Or the Gunblade build, and just be able to apply that slow with the active there. We do get the Malzahar ult coming through. EQ from Kieran does land. Ahri has ultimate here, so I don't think she's going to be able to be taken down. Yeah, it looks like she's fine.
Kieran didn't ult for it, right? Because it's like she's just going to dash out immediately afterwards.
Let's hear Frodo the Blue says, is the stream lagging for anyone else? I am watching it as well, Frodo. It doesn't seem to be lagging for me. But that doesn't mean it's not, right? We do get, wow, Cataclysm there onto Reinhardt Van Mussel, but the damage wasn't quite enough immediately. Kieran will give the kill over to Nikitor here, but JJU returns is here. Trying to land a Q. Can't he hit one though, right? He's taking so much damage and he can't quite hit one. Oh, there we go. Jin able to pick it up with the 4th shot there. Trick gonna get that one, and Sexy Coco rotated over towards the mid lane. Should be able to pick up the kill onto Nikitor here. He does with Karthus ultimate coming in and stealing that one right at the end. But that is 2 kills going over in favor of Black Delegation, so not too bad there for them. Gethfleet says, now this is some content. What's up, Gethfleet, man? Thanks for the follow earlier. I saw that one come through. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Vishy Thresh says, depends on who's playing Thresh. That is true. That is true. And remember, guys, we do have a giveaway going on right now. We'll roll it at the end of this game, but !dog in honor of Nasus, !DOG. We'll be giving away $5 of RP at the end of this match. We do get an engage down here in the ball lane. Ace stepped a little too far forward. Ignite is down. 4th shot from Trick comes through. Able to pick up a kill onto Morgana here. Neat should be able to just E out of the heat, which he does. Arcane Shift, pretty OP there. But Neat just going to back off. And the only requirement for that, guys, is that you follow the channel. I think most of you guys who are in here do right now. But just make sure you follow the channel. That way when I roll it, I will be able to pick a winner. What's up, Anubis? Anyubache or Anyubase. I don't know how you pronounce it. But I was thinking Anubis.
Anyubache.
Perfect. Any relation to like the Egyptian god is what I was. That's what I was kind of going for. That's what I was going for. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining the Melian Army as well. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, gotcha. There we go. I like it. I like it.
And we are 9 minutes and 30 seconds in. The gold lead is basically even between the 2 teams. I don't necessarily think one is stacked favorably in front of the other. No crazy fights for objectives. They're just, they're hanging back.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty even game compared to some of the ones that we saw yesterday here on stream, right? We're talking just a 300 gold difference here as we approach the 10-minute mark. Sexy Coco looking for that potential engage here, but look, with him taking some damage, they might engage, and Karthus is here. The wall does come down. Ace is hit by it. Full engage, but the Nautilus goes down immediately from the EQ from Jarvan. Kieran ults onto Trick here, and Trick doesn't have a lot of mana, but a great response from Irelia with the teleport down here to kind of stop the assault there, as Kieran was probably looking to do a little bit more damage than he was able to.
And look at this. Is Kieran in trouble? There's that Q we needed from earlier. Picks up the kill. Neat! Not having the greatest time of his life as 3 champions are there hunting him down.
And this is one thing, right, with all this response from Black Delegation here towards the bot side, they're losing turret waves of minions, turret plating gold, right, in both the mid and the top side. So while it might seem really, really bad here, like kind of what went down, I think, 3 people in total fell on the side of Internet Police. Look at the gold, right? It's actually even, if not going to be in their favor by the time they're able to take some more of these turrets. We do see the first dragon of the game, though, going over to JJU returns on that Karthus. And he's 3-0-1 lane, so he's gonna be a beefy Karthus.
Yeah, that should terrify just about everybody on the side of Internet Police. And Nasus was left alone too, and all that. You know, it's just a little terrifying. Luckily, he wasn't already a monster, so it's not the end of the world. The Malzahar pressure mid was a little scary. He's still got 4 plates on his turret. 2 are left. Oh, look at this, a little hook actually connecting onto Morgana over here. We get the roots, and I think the ultimate was popped. No, not quite yet, but Karthus coming in. Stopwatch is used, and I don't know if she's going to be able to get out of this. Trick picking up the kill.
Interesting there, though.
Oh my gosh, he flashed it!
Nautilus with the body block, right? The Trick, I don't know about that play, ulting there, to be honest. It was very, very close to going down. Luckily, Nautilus rotated over a body block for him, but we do see Lolly for hire up here in the top lane. Does get EQ'd. Wither has been hit by Nasus. Forces the flash, but Cataclysm on the... Should be enough, but look, she might be able to pick up the kill on Kieran here. No, Q coming through from Squeaky667, and we see Reinhard von Musel and JJU returns here. Nasus still in ult. Kieran might be able to get out of this one. He did EQ away. Ari looking to pick up that one. She wasn't able to quite dish out the damage, though. Squeaky will be falling, but Kieran stays alive.
And Malzahar says, you know what, guys? I don't even care. I'm going to go for this play. Okay, if there's... I wish... Okay, when... You need to think about when you back in League of Legends. Like, look around you. See if there's anything you can get. I know the Ahri and Karthus are kind of scary, but... You know, check for wards, get in a couple of autos. You've got time.
Oh, did you want him to kind of clear the side wards there, potentially that pink?
I know you kind of like, is there even a ward here? But it's, you know.
My only argument potentially would be is that he watched them walk down the top side of river, right? So if he, I don't know, it's a little scary.
That's like the thing. Whoa, Malzahar
that's a combo and a half
with a huge outplay.
Yeah. Ari wasn't able to do a whole lot there, right? We see the Malzahar ultimate come through, and then Ace lands a binding from pretty far. Not a whole lot that you can do if you're Ari there. You just kind of roll over.
Is a little bit late to this. This tower should go down super quickly. Bringing even the towers for both teams here. Karthus might be a little bit caught out. We do get a root onto Nautilus over here, and 4 champions ends up beating 2. Who would have thought that Jarvan's pretty obnoxious with the black shield on him?
And this is big though, right? Internet Police with 2 picks. They picked up that turret, like you said. Yeah.
I don't know if you caught that, but the runic echoes killed all those spiders in one go. Malzahar getting low.
Oh my gosh! Why don't they stop moving? Kieran keeps walking, and
no!
Nicator's having to run around, and he gets sniped.
I don't know if it mattered too much because Karthus had ult anyways.
That's true. That's true.
But yes, that did seem a little odd.
Kieran didn't want to take that one for the team there. And let's see, right? The gold is still even after all of this said and done, right? After the 2 picks, after the tower there. First dragon, first tower on the side of Black Delegation here, giving them a little boost, as well as that 2-kill lead. But I really like the scaling of the Malzahar and Nasus. Eventually, it becomes really hard. If Nasus builds correctly and is able to Q-stack, right, it becomes really hard for Irelia to even fight him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. She's not going to appreciate that. We might actually be seeing a little bit of that right now, right? They're in the bot lane. There is a bit of a lane swap going on. Did we see Rift Herald get taken? Yeah, I'm just not even paying attention to the map, guys.
You know, the directed camera would just rather watch the dog, I guess.
Apparently. Nautilus. Oh no. Goodbye, my friend. There's a Karthus nearby and a Jhin, but is it enough? Nautilus is tanky, but not that tanky. Kieran looking for the kill. He does jump onto Karthus over there. Use the stopwatch to try to survive, but no, he will go down. Karthus able to press R. Does he get a kill? 1 kill down. Neat running for his life. Jhin not too far behind. Ari wants blood, and with the ultimate, should go down.
Ooh, the flash. Trick was actually able to pick that one up with his W, though, there. So this Jhin is now 7-0-3. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, though, we did call that one lane, right? Squeaky is now officially stronger than the Irelia. 15 minutes into this game, we see the Nasus solo kill and push on for that bot turret. Meanwhile, Rift Herald was popped up here on the side for Black Delegation. Going to be pushing down the top side with really only 2 members here to respond right off the bat, Morgana and Jarvan. Let's see if they're able... Do they? I think he does back off of this one. Black Shield does come through. Misses the binding here. EQ from Jarvan. I don't know if they want to focus that one, though, right?
No. Yeah, especially... No, the tower is going down. There's no reason to focus him. I guess they got some damage down, but I mean... If it was a second missed place, or even less than a second, Black Delegation could have just collapsed on that and, I mean, easily gotten a kill.
Yeah, and an Ignite was popped, I guess, on a Jarvan there. I believe it was by Sexy Gogo, so at least they're able to take some sums out of it too, I guess. But a little bit of a goal lead here being built up for Black Delegation, right? They use that Rift Toad on the top side after getting some picks, and 14-9 now in kills, 3-1 in turrets, and they're starting to get a little bit of a lead. Maybe they can make something of this one here. If you're on the side of Internet Police, I think you really got to play around the split push of this Nasus. He is now able to solo kill Irelia, as we saw, but the remaining members of your team cannot get picked if that's the case, right? You've got to stay alive and at least just be able to wave clear while the dog pushes out a side lane.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much on point. We've still got 3 more minutes till Baron, though, is what's kind of crazy here. I think both teams are kind of itching for it. I mean, you got one team that's a little bit ahead right now, right? Black Delegation. They'd love to close the game out while they're ahead because both of these teams relatively scale evenly, I'd say, right?
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah. But you've got Mountain Drake for Internet Police, and time's not on their favor. Baron would be huge. You don't have much else going for you in the next couple of minutes except random picks or random favorable team fights. You're essentially relying on Black Delegation to make a mistake or trying to fight Nasus, just like you were saying, right?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that Q damage! Here we go, the Wither is placed down, and he just gets health right back. That Wither lasts for such a long time. Did he max it second? He is. He has a random
You'll
point
typically max it second, right? Yeah, I saw that. The random point in E is a little strange, but you'll typically max it second after your Q. Obviously, if you go AP, it's a little different. Maxing that E first, but it's going traditional Nasus. It actually goes for the Triforce over the Iceborne Gauntlet. Sometimes you go for Iceborne and Armor into something like an Irelia, but if you're winning with Triforce, you might as well keep going with it. It's clearly working for him down here.
right?
The bind, says Morgana's. Yeah, the bind's from Ace here so far. Interesting to say the least on this Morgana. He's had a couple decent ones, but the majority have missed a little wide. And let's see, I think you're really looking for a pick if you're Black Delegation. You have the Ahri, you got the Nautilus. As soon as someone gets picked, they're going down. The isolation damage from the card this. We do see down here in the bot lane, though, a fight breaking out. Nautilus does have flash. He flashes forward for the Wither. 1 Q and an auto is enough. Squeaky picking up that kill. And this is huge. This is what Internet Police needs, right?
Yeah,
whole team is up. Nasus is down in the sideway. And if they have to respond to this dog, they'll be able to run it right down to the inhibitor turret.
Now, to be fair, we've got to... Ooh, hold on, but they decide to go to the 4v4 fight in the mid lane. Nasus does not have teleport, so this should be good for Black Delegation. Morgana goes down pretty dang quickly. Jhin with the last of his ultimate over there, and Karthus pressing R. Does Neat survive?
Wow.
No! Hello, damage from the dead. That's 2 members down. Now, the question is, none of this matters if they don't get turret. That's not a question, that's a statement. I know I kind of hate the recall from Nasus. He probably doesn't have vision is the problem, and I'm going to check for y'all right now. Yeah, he doesn't know what Black Delegation is up to. But if he did, he should have stayed down there.
Yeah, he was manaless. He didn't know where they were. It's kind of the safe play to just back there. His team has to stay alive in that situation. They got to know that as soon as he gets that solo kill right, there's really only 2 plays Black Delegation has. Either they back immediately, which they didn't. They kind of stuck around, or they full out engage, look for that pick. And as soon as you saw them hanging around, the remaining 4 members of Internet Police should have known that and should have just kind of backed off. They don't even have to really do anything too special, right? You just got to live. But in that case, not really helping Squeaky out here. The dog trying to do what he can, but we'll see if they're able to kind of pull it together here in this next fight. Baron has spawned now, though, as we pass the 20-minute mark in this game. Real quick, guys, before we get the next team fight out or whatever, thank you so much for all the support this stream so far. Thank you to anyone who has followed all the Sparks. If you haven't followed the channel yet, make sure you hit that follow button to know when we go live. And I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We'll be doing that giveaway as well right after this match. Exclamation mark dog, exclamation mark DOG in the chat to join the giveaway. $5 of RP. We'll give out after this one.
Now, both Baron and Mountain Drake are about to be up, right? Baron's up. Mountain Drake's got another 30 seconds. But here's my thoughts on it. Baron is not going to do... How do I phrase this? I think they should be focusing Mountain Drake, because right now, Black Delegation still has tier 2 towers up, right? And for the most part, Internet Police has their tier 2 towers up as well, except for top lane. I think you want to get that Mountain Drake to more secure the Baron and push those lanes faster. But here we go in the mid lane with the ultimate, and the Charm of the Malzahar is huge. Nautilus following not too far behind. 1 member down, 2 members down. Double kill over to Jin. Oh boy. Well, you don't need to focus Mountain Drake if 2 of their members are dead.
I was going to say, Trick right now is 10-0-3. He's just absolute monster on this Jin. We see a full engage onto Squeaky here. Nautilus has ulted. That's a lot of damage. Nautilus has fallen now. Nasus should fall right after, but look at the damage he put onto Aurelia there with a Q. I don't like that he was grouped, right? I know do they stop the Baron, though? I don't even know if they do. Let's see what Kieran's able to do. He was charmed, able to flash out of this one so far. Trick looking for the kill, not quite able to get it yet. Karthus ultimate should finish that one off, though. Boom. Able to pick it up. Neat is the only member remaining of Internet Police as his whole team has fallen. Ace actually respawning here. Are they able to do it, though? Did they stop
Jin is really strong, so I think the answer is yes, they can do it, but the question is, can they do it in time?
See, Ezreal had ult. If he backed off. Is he going to ult here? I want to see it, right? Look at the members. They're dangerously low here. Ezreal does come through, but it lands onto the wrong targets. He does dash forward. Arcane Shift into Q here, able to pick up 1 additional kill. Faster recalls might help them out, but Ezreal looking for something. I don't think they're going to be able to get to those two.
Maybe stopping the Karthus. A little bit caught out, but they're not afraid to fight, especially that Jin, right? Auto-attacking. We're going to go in with the flash, and ultimate does use the stopwatch, but guess what? You have no follow-up. Maybe
Ezreal, yeah, I was going to say.
But that's it. That's just a 1-for-1. I guess the shutdown on the Jin is pretty dang good.
The shutdown's good, and you have Malzahar Nasus on Dragon, right? So there is potential here for Internet to Police actually come out on top of this altercation, minus the Baron, right?
And
obviously the Baron here is huge.
On top of all this, they focused a lot on that to the point where Baron's not being used as effectively as it could be.
Yeah, there's a lot of wasted time, a wasted Baron buff there on the Jin as well. So, I mean, for what it's worth, Internet Police kind of came out of that one okay. Like, obviously, losing Baron's never good. Losing that first team fight's not good, but they're able to rebound with a little bit, keep themselves back in this one, right? We're talking about a 2K gold lead here. Maybe 3K, I guess. Nothing too crazy at the 23-minute mark. The only crazy thing I'm seeing is the 10-1 Jin. I'm a little terrified.
I mean, to be fair, Karthus is 7-0, right? He's actually not using his passive this game, and his teammates might want to have a talk with him afterwards.
Turrets hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, does collapse. That gosh darn cannon minion shooting from halfway across Summoner's Rift. What do you do now? I mean, Baron it's not over yet, but that should be done very soon. Black Delegation, I mean, arguably in the lead. I love the double Mountain Drakes from Internet Police. What that means is the risk to do Baron is, I almost want to say nullified, don't know if that's the right word, but if they win a team fight, they're going to get Baron that much quicker, you know?
I think the bigger threat, though, for the double mountain is the Nasus split push, if he does opt for that path.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was just about to talk about. Is not only in their regular pushing, but if Nasus is left unattended, he's just going to wreck those towers. But if you've got members of Baron running down mid, you kind of need to respond to that too. How much longer for Baron? It just feels like it's been forever. There we go. It should be running out soon, unless spectators just being a rude jerk.
Nasus has rejoined the fight as well. See, the thing I really like about the Malzahar pick is right now is you're starting to see the damage that Malzahar can deal. Look at this damage onto Nautilus here. Not quite enough. But what I was saying is Malzahar can hold off the wave, right? I mean, he just decimates the whole wave there before the team can really push up to the turret all the way. I think Nasus has to stay in these side lanes. The team has to be able to just hold, not get picked as 4, right? I know it's a tough don't get picked 4-head type strategy, but it's kind of what you have to do. You got to let this Nasus split push. He's a monster at this point with the Righteous Glory, the Trinity Force.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to have fun fighting him. In fact, if you don't have any kind of CC, I think you can fight 2 people just fine, right?
Totally. I mean, he can run it right down at the Jin potentially still, right? Throw Wither onto Jin, push on him on a team fight. Even if he's just focusing the Nasus for that portion of the fight, potentially there's a chance the team is able to do something, right? to the remaining members of Black Delegation. This other scary part that we kind of factor we haven't mentioned too much is the Karthus, 7-0-7 now, has the Rabadons, Morellos, and 25 stacks on his Medjais. So these Karthus ultimates are gonna come in pretty dang strong. Should be able to pick up that turret. Pick up there.
Gone. Ultimate from Nautilus is through. I guess there was no black shield. Jin will follow up with his own ultimate as well. But you know what? Jarvan's tanking, and I think they will hold. And look who's on the side. Look at the scary, scary dog barking his way through at the side lane. And what is the response from Black Delegation? They must just be arguing in Congress, saying, all right, whose turn is it to 1v1 the Gnosis? And everybody's just like, nose goes.
And they're doing exactly what I don't want them to do, right? They just send the Irelia back. He's going to take this turret. There's no way that Nasus doesn't take this turret. Aurelia's going to show up to block the inhibitor turret, but at that point, I think he could just ignore her. Someone's going to have to respond. She does have the Death Dance.
Look to fight right now, right? Look for a pick. You just know they're frantically going about. What is Nasus doing? I guess he just doesn't know where the other members are. He doesn't want to...
He did what he needed to do, right? He pulled a member off. All you have to do is stop the pressure for now. Get your team to scale up. Once this Malzahar scales to a certain point, I think he can hold off the waves entirely.
I think so too, but it's still a little bit scary, right? Because this Karthus is getting stronger and stronger, and Jin is as well. He's 2 items away from being completely fully built. So while the delay is nice and allows your team some breathing room, you're not necessarily solving any problems. You're just kind of delaying it. I think that last moment there was a great time to look for a pick. I think they potentially had it. But they were just a little bit scared, didn't want to make too big of a mistake. It can be really scary looking at the kills and be like, whoa, 21-13, they must be really far ahead, and I don't think we should fight.
Yeah, gold's pretty close though, right? I mean, it's like, that's still the interesting part of this game is like all kills and whatever aside, objectives are close, gold's close. Blue actually able to pick up 2 Ocean Dragons now. Nasus is down here on his own. He does pop the Righteous Glory and goes in 1v4 here. He's going to be taking a ton of damage, and his team is not here. He flashes out of this one. Nautilus ultimate coming through though. Black Shield really well placed here. And Kieran is kind of able to frontline most of that damage. Oh. Nasus does fall, but Reinhardt Van Mussel very low. Look at that 4th shot from Jin, though, dishing out the remaining damage there. Neat able to pick up 2 kills. Malzahar just kind of coming through at the end, not really doing too much there. And Kieran and Ace are the only 2 members left. That ultimate from Karthus is going to do enough damage.
Kieran, the last member now. I wasn't watching closely enough, but it kind of just looked like the internet police did not fight together, right? Or at least Squeaky was kind of in the wrong place. I mean, a literal 1v4. We were talking about the 1v2, but come on.
Well, I just don't think they need a team fight, right? I mean, once again, put the Nasus in the side wave and don't fight with the remaining 4 members.
Ocean Drake, too, of all things.
Yeah. Fight over the Baron if you have to, right? That's the objective we can fight over. But the Ocean Drake, just give up, let it go. I think they tried to make kind of a flanking play with the Nasus coming in there, right?
I would assume that's the idea, but that is still.
It didn't really help either that Ace and Nikator didn't really have great positioning there, so both Morgana and Malzahar were just kind of wasted at the end. They weren't really effectively used in that fight.
And again, not quite responding to the Baron. The wrong fight was had, and they are paying for it. Nasus wants to fight. His team isn't too far behind, but I can't imagine Black Delegation wants this. Karthus a little bit caught out. Ari coming back to try to save him, and Neat's being pretty aggressive there.
These guys are...
blood. Look at this. Will they find it? No.
I mean, the good part about this is you're wasting Baron, right? A lot of teams will be able to get Baron and immediately push down the wave.
I mean, you can keep 3 or 4 champions at home with Baron buff and delay, and then send 2v1 on the side lane for Gnosis.
Yeah, right? I think you just push the waves in back, right? Pushing the waves in back will buy you 2 minutes here easily before Black Delegation is able to push down one of these side waves. They already have mid, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. I doubt they just run it up mid. We'll see what they do, though, right?
I hope they don't. You're
We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
I'm sure. I mean, if you think you're gonna win right there and then by empowering those, I don't even know if super minions receive the Baron buff. We're gonna check here. You know what they do?
Yeah,
I could have sworn there was a time where they didn't, but old League players like me, not really keeping track about how minions work. They recently removed a bunch of mechanics about minions and towers.
I saw it. It was like 14 different mechanics, right? About how minions are. Oh yeah, I don't think they even knew about them.
Right, it was like it's time to simplify the game a little bit.
I think minions are one of the most complicated things, right? Like how they act in games, some of the simple mechanics, whatever, we are all used to it. But if you guys ever have the chance, go look at what minions actually do and how they interact, and it's just a mess. We do see Nasus, though, engage here onto the Karthus. He does pop the Righteous Glory, going to be running for it. One more Q, and he should be able to pick up the kill. The Zonia's does, or the stopwatch, I should say, comes through, but Nasus is able to get the shutdown, and the Malzahar is onto the Ahri. This is actually great if you're internet police. They have to get locked down some of the damage dealers, though. Trick is still up here on this Jhin. Falling back, Reinhardt very, very low as well. But overall, I mean, that's good for internet police, right? You're down the Baron, able to get some picks. Got to get back to that base, though. Naimu says, I feel that, right? Good old League of Lego, right? A little complicated sometimes for the simplest of things.
I think you mean League of Logos, Jake.
Yeah, did they change the logo? Is that what people were talking about today? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, primarily the font, really. I'm like 50-50 on it. I don't care too much, but
isn't it a font logo to begin with?
Yeah, but what I meant is that they like literally just like changed the font.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
It makes
they
sense.
got rid of like the little shield icon. It looks a little bit more generic now, but I think if you were like a design person, you'd be like, yeah, this one's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it makes sense that the modern one is you're gonna modernize it, simplify it a little bit, all that good stuff. Let's see, Flowery Axis 7480 says, "Holy, finally have an account. No idea who you are, but thank you for making an account."
I'm gonna assume Flowery Axis is not your username.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's the name that the Mixer gave you.
Can't wait to see.
Greetings.
It's still Flowery Axis. It's bothering me. I gotta know. I need a little drum roll, a little.
He said he talked to us. I just don't know who it is. Naimu says, "I want season 3 of League back." That was a good season. Yeah.
Every Mixer user ever. Why is this my name? Lane extremely concerned when logging into Mixer. Want to guess? There's nothing to guess off of. You've said greetings. There's no hope. So look at this, a dragon slaying Mountain Drake. Oh, this is actually kind of huge. Slipping under the noses of the casters as we are distracted by Mixer chat.
Should get an inhibitor timer. Yeah, I wish that was actually a thing. That would be kind of cool. We do see the side split, though, from the Nasus and Lolly for hire on this Aurelia, but Jhin ultimate coming through. The charm does land onto Malzahar. They're able to actually just pick him down here with the third shot of the Jhin ultimate. Trick on a rampage here, 14-1 on this Jhin. Reinhardt Van Musa will fall, but in response, Neat going down as well, more than likely. He's going to try to run out of this one, but I think Trick is just too much at this point. Karth is flashing forward as well to dish out some additional damage, but 15-1 and 10 on this Jhin. That should be the final amount needed, and he stopped the back of Nasus. That is super frustrating if you're the dog here, right?
It's actually a really great play, because I mean, think about it, right? The Nasus could have, maybe still can, try to stop this. The Jin's going to do so much damage. He's got Thornmail, but that's not what you want. You want Randuin's against all this crit. Jhin just going for the Nexus. What can he find? Withers down the Jhin, but Karthus is in the back autoing the Nexus.
Wait, there's the dog. Oh, he's able to pick it up there. Nasus might be able to hold this one, but Karthus one auto away, kind of just trolling him here. And Black Delegation going to take the win over Internet Police in game 1 of the night. I'm going to be throwing it back to us here on screen before the next match. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Why is Lane's camera off?
Is something wrong with my camera?
Yes.
Oh. Actually, you can see the new logo in the League client on the homepage.
There we go, guys. I'm going to be throwing it back to us now. Boom. Alrighty. We got game 2 coming to you guys. Sorry for the little bit of a delay there. But GG's to Black Delegation as they're able to take the win over Internet Police, despite what chat thought at the beginning, right? Chat in a 6-0 vote in favor of Internet Police. Going to switch here. And oh boy, I see a name there in the loading, what do you want to call it? Champ select. That's a little scary for anyone who wasn't here in season, 1 of Mel.
Oh my gosh. Is it him?
I believe it is him. I believe it is.
Oh no.
The Pope's hat. Let me catch up with chat here real quick as well. Sorry, guys.
No,
Oh, we
you
just
go
switching
for that.
games there.
Go for it.
All right. It's not possible, Frodo. It'd be like super, super complicated. I have to like set a timer every time inhib goes down, right? The one that's in there is like within league already. Pope's Hat. What's up, Pope's Hat? Who was Flowery Axis? How do I follow? Click the follow button down below. Super simple. Let's see here. You're being bullied in the chat, Pope? I am so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. This chat's ruthless. Yeah, he had come in the chat to talk about the name change. I'm on mobile. You should be able to follow on mobile. There you go. And who is it, by the way? We still don't know, Lane. He's still talking in chat. We still don't know who it is.
Right, I have no idea who Flowery Axis is.
Yeah, we're going to roll the giveaway here, guys. Make sure to join the giveaway if you want. !DOG. !dog to join the giveaway. $5 of RP is what we're doing right now. Just got to do !dog. I assume it was Shady. But he was trying to change his name. No, Shady's here now. Never mind. No, it's not. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
You gave us a hint. See, that's the thing. I thought greetings was your thing. Okay, wait. Can we do like a 20 questions thing?
What's up, Zed? Zed Kokiria here in the chat. Hope your day's going well, man. Thank you for the 300 sparks. Haven't seen you around in a while. Is it Nick? No, it's not Comfy. Comfy definitely has this.
It's not
Definitely.
Ginger, is it?
It could be. Potentially. I don't know. Stream is R whenever both teams are. There we go. Looks like we're going into match here, guys. I'm going to be throwing it over to the champ select here. Lane, let the people know what they're watching. Pickard thinks
You guys are watching Go Next versus Team Frenzy. Go Next is on the left. They've been quite the team to smash their way into Metro Esports League ever since Season 1, causing quite the controversy as we changed up how we do things here. Real quick kind of highlight of who we want to see today is Hillside Boys. I believe he is very well known for his Zoe. Is it?
You got it, Lane. You got it.
I got it. It's been a while. It's literally been months since we've seen Hillside Boys. I want to say he was over in Korea doing some sort of boot camp. It was kind of nuts. So we are great.
Yeah, I believe the last time he would have been on Go Next roster, right, would have been around January when Season 1 started. So it's cool to see him back here in this one. We also got Good Goodbye, Giraffe Hugs, who we saw last time. And then Anubis or Good Goodbye here. It looks like he'll be in the jungle. And then our classic bot lane here between Delamp and Invidiant. If you say Zoe is OP, Hillside Boys gets pissed. Careful, guys. I wouldn't say Zoe's OP at the moment. I think to say a champion has an overloaded kit and that is OP are very different things, right? OP champion just means like the stats are overtuned or something along those lines, right? But I don't think anyone's gonna argue that Zoe's kit's like beyond overloaded when you look at it compared to another champion. Naimu says, I am a fan of no teams currently playing. Do you mean in the whole season or right now? Zoe is like Teemo. Korea's daddy, you're going to have to prove that one out a little bit more than you have right now, right? I'm going to need a couple more layers to that argument. Okay. All right. There we go. I like it. I'll go with that. Not OP, but yeah, who wants to play against her, right? I'll go there. We do get some bans right off the bat, right? So Go Next takes away Leona, Morgana, and Xayah, targeting that bot lane here. And in reverse, we do get the Yuumi ban taken away from Delamp. The one thing that is left up is the potential for like a Nico Raka. If Delamp and Nvidia are still trying that.
And you guys, really quick, we didn't even introduce the team on the right, I don't think. It's Team Frenzy. This is their first season at Metro Esports League. And that's all I wanted to get out of the way. So sorry, you can go back to the Nico Raka discussion.
No, it's so good here.
We still haven't guessed who Flowery Axis is, huh? Greetings.
I think I got it.
Really?
Maybe. I think I got it. Not only...
That makes sense
Not only did he kind of give it away with what he said, but a top laner is the only one who's too brain dead to figure out how to change their name. So that's how I know. That's how I know it's Chance.
Oh no.
Every other role would have had their name
Quick,
changed by
Flower,
now.
this is where you say it takes one to know one, and then Pickard can't even refute
Sorry,
it.
80
and he
carry
plays
main
top.
here. Whatever happened to Emma? Emma's been around a couple streams. I'd say she's been around more than you, chicken.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you're just asking where she went, right? So.
Okay, now I'm just lost. Now I have no idea.
This is an interesting composition here. I'm going to break down Go Next, right? So we get the
Let's
Fiora
do it.
lock in right off the bat. In response, we do end up with the Thresh Sejuani. So we get the CC support here, and the CC jungler, tank jungler. And in response, we get Kaisa Akali. So just the damage, and I think flashy play capability of Go Next so far is huge. And I love this personally because I love Fizz, but we get the Fizz lock in. Looking for maybe a Fizz Akali mid lane here. It would be kind of a fun one to watch. What do you pick into Fiora, though? That's the question for me. That's a tough
What do I
one.
think of Fiora?
No, what do you pick into her? That's the...
Oh. You
Right?
could try to go for somebody team fight oriented, maybe, right?
She's tough, though. I mean, she has a pretty rough laning phase, like the first couple of levels, but as soon as she hits 6, it is a bad lane for you.
Right?
Pick Rengar? I don't know about picking Rengar, right? Sounds... I mean,
That's
it's...
probably like the whole early game thing, right? You just leave from the bushes and keep going on her.
I know don't pick Quinn. Quinn is so awful in the Fiora because of how the W works, the parry works with Quinn's like, vault or whatever you want to call it. Chance said I only played top last year because of the role that needed to be filled. That makes sense. I'm usually here, just never type in chat. Oh, well, thanks, man, for watching. Appreciate you, as always. Hopefully you can get your name changed here at some point. Oh, and I am going to roll it, guys. So !dog in the chat. I'll roll the giveaway. Should I do it now or should I wait till after this game? Let me know, chat.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
A lot of ADC focused bans from Go Next. I don't know what the deal is. I can tell you that those 3 champions scale well,
No?
but at the same time, there's plenty of other scaling champions. I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue. I was going to say Caitlyn's my next pick, right? Caitlyn might struggle against the kind of assassin vibe I'm getting from Go Next, but I don't know. I need to see the full picks.
All right, we're going to be rolling it here. Chat, can you guys count down from 5 for me? Just 5. I'm not going to go 10. I know you have trouble doing that one. So we're going to start out with 5. Do get a Gragas lock in as well.
Go chicken! We did it. Chat did it.
Boom! Naimu has won the giveaway. Naimu, you are the winner of the giveaway. You are right here. $5 of RP going over to Naimu. Chat's struggling to still count. Congrats to Naimu in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. We get the Gragas Nautilus. That is a nasty comp from Go Next, man. You got, like, I was worried because it was, like, all flashy. It was a high damage comp. And then they just picked, like, the 2 beefiest champions you could pick, right? You get the Gragas Nautilus combo right after. You're going to be bitten the top laner here. This is the one I was confused about. What do you pick into Fiora? I think it's interesting. Do you go for the same match? I actually like that. If that's what they go with, okay.
W is really good.
The W is very good into Fiora. She gets extremely tanky to the point where I don't think Fiora can just outright kill her in lane. Poppy can rotate over, still have a big impact in team fights. I actually really, really like that pick. Anyone else's chat not auto-scrolling with new comments? Interesting. Mine always seems to do fine at the moment.
You indeed won a thing, Naimu.
Yeah, you did. You won the $5 RP giveaway, Naimu. There we go. There we go. And yeah, guys, once again, for everyone switching over from Twitch, thank you guys so much for being here on Mixer. Appreciate you guys. I know the switch can be difficult. We're still in the process, right? We had like 500 something people on the other ones. We're still trying to get everyone over here, but I appreciate all the support that we've had so far. Make sure if you have any sparks, you use those on your favorite channel here on Mixer. If that happens to be us, then thank you. But of course, if it's somebody else, that's good too. Not as good, but it's good. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. What's up, Vishy? Are sparks like bits? Essentially. So let me give my what I think explanation. Lane researched it a little bit. You get them for watch time and chatting. So unlike bits where you buy them, right? You actually just get these passively. I'm going to throw it back to the main screen here so you can actually see us. You just get them passively for chatting and watching streams. You can then spend them on our stream, and basically we get compensated on them being spent on our stream.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
For now, as Mixer is growing, I think, because it's a way to like not only encourage streamers to spend their time on Mixer, but it's like a way for you to directly help a channel that you like.
Yeah, like you are literally paying for my Chipotle for lunch.
You're paying for his Chipotle.
No,
you're paying for your own RP. It's a Ponzi scheme, guys. Just don't let Mixer find out.
So I think that's like $1 chance. I don't have a good estimate on it, but I think that's like $1.
What's $1?
1,000 is like
no.
100,000. So 10,000 is $1.
If that, right?
It's something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. It's interesting.
Yeah, so spend those sparks.
Graceful Spooner just comes in here and drops 60. Ooh. Look at the leaderboard though. Big Love is showing out this week with 400,000.
Whoa. Hello.
Right. A little crazy. Mods, can we get a poll going up too for who we think's gonna win this one between Go Next and Team Frenzy here? I'm gonna be getting everything ready for the game. But if the mods could get a poll going, that would be great. But yeah, I mean, I encourage you guys. I know it's different, right? And like I've been trying to do it myself. Like we're so used to one platform and we're so used to just going to one thing every day. But I'd encourage you guys, get out there, check out some other streams that are here on the Mixer platform as well. It's a good way to get obviously more sparks or whatever that you want to use. But I don't know, it's a pretty cool community. It's a very, very cool community so far.
Yeah, I think one thing we're looking forward to is we like the sense of like rating other channels and kind of reaching out to other people. So we get to look for other people on Mixer now. So, you know, it's good to kind of find out who's on here, what they're doing, and kind of start that up again, right?
Yeah, if you guys have a channel or someone that you know, a friend or someone that you really like to watch here on Mixer, as soon as we get verified, which I know I said it was going to come last week. I haven't talked to Hefty at all in the last couple of days, actually, but I'm hoping it's coming here shortly. As soon as we get that, we'll be able to raid channels. Channels will be able to raid us, all that good stuff. So we'll definitely be doing that. Definitely be doing that, especially if you know anyone. I'd love to help them out. You know.
Absolutely.
And we do have a poll up live in the chat, guys. So for those of you who are new and switching over, it's kind of cool. We can do polls as well. So Angry Chicken, generous moderator here, or I should say gracious moderator here, has built the poll out. Says who will win between Go Next and Team Frenzy. So you cast your votes there. We are loading into match, so I'm going to throw up the BRB screen, and we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. I wouldn't even say minutes, seconds maybe. We'll see you soon, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Metro Esports League. You've got Season 4, Week 2, Day 2. It's our second game of the night and the last one, but that doesn't mean it's not one to get hyped up for. It's Go Next versus Team Frenzy. Someone we're particularly looking forward to watching today is Hillside Boys, one of the best, I would say one of the best players in NA. I'm talking like top 200 easily. Known for his Zoe.
And that was a while ago too, so we haven't
It
kept too many tabs on him at
maybe
all.
his account literally isn't top 200 right now, but
I'm interested to see him back in the lineup, right?
Yeah.
The other thing too is we've had a lot of good players come through Mel. Like specifically, I just want to shout out a couple people. I think that the three that come to mind, one would be Hillside Boys, two would be Zed Kokiria, who was just here in the chat a little bit ago. But that guy's a monster. He's never actually played in a season, but he's played in like the duos and then also the 1v1s and stuff. The guy's an absolute beast. And then up there, I would also put like Went and Spirit, who you guys saw last season on Hallucination. Just crazy, crazy players that we've got to experience here at Mel. It's always fun to watch. We do see right off the bat an engage down here in the bot lane, though. Delamp and Invidion going in on Mr. Big B. But the Thresh Hook in response on Delamp, this could actually be big. But Caitlyn, it doesn't look like went trap. Press the attack is here. Gragas is here as well. So Thresh and Caitlyn do need to be careful if... Ooh, I was going to say if Delamp tries to go back in, but he hooks the minion instead.
Hero looking for that early trade. Makes sense, right? This is the time to do it. She needs to hit that mark. Finally comes through true damage. Shield is up, though. Level 2. This is huge. Gonna have to fly into tower, but no, the flash forward, the auto attack. Fiora taking down Lake City over there. That was rough. Let's just be honest about that one.
Vishy's Thresh's comment did not age too well, right? I think it went into chat right as Poppy dies. If you were able to pick... Yeah, Fiora, if she gets a level advantage onto you, is just nasty in the early game. That's what I was saying. You got to be really careful in lane against her. I think she's like sleeper OP right now.
All kind of quiet across every other lane. Sejuani and Gragas. Not mirroring each other, but definitely on opposite sides of the map. Hillside Boys being Hillside Boys. I don't know if Coach knows what he's in for over here. It looks like Akali's got a little bit of a lead.
Yo, my boy Coach is on the fizz. He knows what he's doing. He's got this. Believe in him.
You sound confident for a champion that is, half. Ooh, but wait, really quick. Okay, Hillside Boys. Gotta be careful.
Why did they rework Akali? Like, I ask myself sometimes, like, what?
Did you hear the sound of the innocence and
I just don't get it.
Like, why'd you do this?
She was like a fine champion, and then they just made her outrageous. Like, you see that range there? It's just absolutely disgusting. Like, what are you supposed to do? It does not look fun.
Oh, Grog is coming up the play as well, but a hook onto Caitlyn. That's not great at all. Baby Ghost. I don't know what happens to Ghost after they are murdered, but she is gone, and Hillside Boys in a little bit of trouble here. Coach with the Ignite is down. Shroud is placed. What does Hillside do? He tries to find...
Avocado actually hit that headbutt, right? Ignite coming through, able to get the kill over to Coach here. Coach actually starts the lane 1-0. Good gank from Avocado, realizing Gragas was bot side. Gragas is actually here in the bush. Looking for something on Coach. Gets the body slam and the W, but not... Actually, he didn't get the body slam, sorry. Got the W and the Q there, but not the body slam. Wasn't quite able to pick up the damage there to finish off Coach. We do see NACL Lake City kind of caught out again, and the parry going to be enough damage to pick him up. Now 0-2 in that lane, double Doran's Blades on this Fiora, and it is not going to be a fun lane for Poppy. And down here in the bot lane, right, we saw a really good engage from Delamp. He's landing a very, very high percentage of the Nautilus hooks, and when that happens, especially when Gragas is down there to respond with them, it's nearly a guaranteed kill.
Shoving that wave in and giving themselves a chance to recall. Caitlyn should catch up if she lands all that CS over there, but will be down the kill still.
3-1, right? Pretty solid start here. 5 minutes into the game for Go Next. Kind of a staple of them, really in every season of Mel, but I think really showed in last season was just the early game aggression and how fast they got ahead in those matches. It was just honestly kind of disgusting, and really the only team that challenged them was Evicta Gaming, who ended up going on to win the finals. So I'm excited to see that match later play out here, but I want to see what Team Frenzy can do, right? It's a different Go Next roster entirely, other than that bot side, so.
Yeah, it really, really is. So anything can happen is really the moral of the story here, guys.
It looks like the poll is done. It looks like 75% of the chat chose Go Next to take this game. Come to be expected, right? I don't think it's anything against Team Frenzy here, but
They won back and back, 2 in a row, and then they were in the finals for season 3. So it's, they know what they're doing to some extent, at least.
Every time you say, or like someone says finals lane, I just can't believe I get to go to the freaking world finals here in like a month. I'm super, super excited. We do see Coach re-engaging, but a great flash forward from Sejuani here. They should be able to pick up additional kill. Shroud is placed here, but Coach able to pick that one up with the Q. Sliding right through Akali, securing a second kill here now for this Fizz.
Coach not afraid to step up his game, and I love it. Speaking of which, Giraffe Hugs wants something out of Poppy over here, but we don't get to find out what's going on because in the bot lane, goodbye. Having some issues over here. I don't know what that was. That was kind of weird looking. Spectator bugs all over the place. He's kind of low though, trying to collapse, but the lamp is here to tank some of the damage, and Thresh not too far behind. The lantern is thrown for safety just in case, and the hook onto Nautilus brings him into the battle. Invidiant going to be in a dangerous spot. Goodbye, trying to find some sort of way to keep Invidiant alive. And Team Frenzy unable to chase Foley, but look, I might have spoken too soon. It's the Caster's Curse. Nope. The Caster's Curse for the Caster's Curse. And here we go. Hillside Boy might find his comeback. Fizz kind of low. Does use his pole to get away. And the hook onto Fizz. Sorry, onto Akali over there. Buys some time for the Fizz. But Mr. Big will pay for that.
Real quick, Kingly Jeans 6404. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Melian Army. Hope you enjoy the stream. Look at Hillside here lurking. Look, baby Ghost sees him now. Akali's kind of low, but confident,
Yeah,
right?
Right. Ooh,
With no ult.
down. Why isn't she just auto attacking?
Oh, that's scary.
Whoa, that's pretty scary. Shroud is down, but tower is nearby just in case. Ooh, that Q is thrown. Wow. Despite being owned too, not afraid to look for something. A tower dive? Giraffe. No, just ignoring the Poppy.
Yeah, just don't think. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, Poppy. You had. Oh, I think you can take that one, right?
That was a free kill.
Oh, and then E into the wall there. I think there's some potential there for Poppy to pick that one up. And if you look at Fiora's build right now, Lane, it's kind of tilting with the 3 long swords and the double Dorans, but we do get the TMS selected over here.
Backup swords just in case her main one breaks. Okay.
True.
What idiot goes into battle without backup swords? Come on.
All right. You got me there. The game is 5-3 now as we approach or just go past the 8-minute mark here. 2K in favor of Go Next here. They were able to secure that dragon as well. That mountain dragon is going to be very nice for them as they secure it now early in the game. Real quick, guys, shout out to Magic Twinkies there in the chat. It says follow our socials, linking you guys to both Twitter and Instagram. If you don't follow us already, make sure to go hit those with the follow.
Give us a visit.
Yeah, check them out. Also, say hi to Austin.
The man deserves it.
I don't know about that, but say hi to her.
Oh, okay. We're a very loving community at Metro Esports League.
Bow Cage, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Melian Army. We do see Fizzle land here onto Hillside Boys on the Sakali, but he's in the Shroud, and we see a response teleport from the Fiora to the mid lane. The Avocado sucks, backs off. Coach backs off as well. They did pop the TP, I think, which is pretty good here. Other than that, not much became of it. Giraffe Hugs is out here in the jungle. But Hillside Boys is kind of here to respond as well. And I think this is Fiora is too strong. I don't think you want this fight. Ultimate from Sejuani does come through. But Hillside going to be able to pick up this kill onto Sejuani, I would imagine, with a single auto attack. Hillside is able to secure that kill. Now it is a 2v2. Giraffe Hug still low on this Fiora. But Poppy trying to back off here. Will Coach be able to get out? He is. Nice blast plant. A little risky there, but he's able to get out of that one.
Holy moly. Oh, but the follow through. Why did Poppy walk up back to that bush? He was just like, hey, just checking. Do you think you can still kill me?
Oh, God. Hillside Boys able to get it in the bot lane. We do see the lamp. Lockdown Baby Ghost here with the ultimate as well. And Vidiant securing the kill with the damage coming through now. 3-0 on the Kaisa. And Mr. Big forced to flash away on this Thresh. Oh my gosh, the hook from the lamp under turret there. The double kill from Kaisa. A nasty hook from Nautilus there under the turret to secure another one here for Go Next. Approaching that 5k gold lead at 10 minutes, especially after they get some of this turret plating. And wait, are they looking for more? The lamp with another successful hook here onto Avocado's Sun. And that might be enough damage if Vidiant is 5-0. The members of Team Frenzy are just going in one at a time. But Coach in the mid lane looking for that shutdown gold as well as that 3-0 start for him. So some positivity if you're on the side of Team Frenzy here in that Fizz. Tricked has become a million. What's up, Tricked? GG's last game. If that's the same trick that we just got to watch on stream, man, really, really good job in the game. Like, what, 14-1-10, 15-1-10, whatever it was. Absolutely popped off. But GG's to you there.
Gragas in the mid lane to respond to Coach over here.
And thank you for the follow, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. 15-1-10. Yeah, Tricked was a monster run in there. That was an awesome game to watch. Let's see what Poppy's able to do, right? She finally was able to secure Ninja Tab Eyes. Misses the E there, though, into the wall, which is kind of big. Fiora should be able to pick up another plate and just back off out of this one. Super, super annoying if you're Poppy at this point. Rift Herald is popped in the mid lane. Gonna look for some damage down on this mid turret. Avocado Sucks has rotated over. Only one more turret plate. And it's crazy that they're pushing turrets this early, right? Turret plating, the kind of goal of it was so that teams didn't lose these super, super early turrets where they were just snowballed. We do see a great Sejuani ultimate, though, onto Hillside. Will Coach look for any additional damage? I don't think so. They're just going to kill the Rift. And really, we've seen kind of the same back and forth here, but Hillside Boys with the Ignite and the ultimate, the E coming through. And they just trade there, right? So both tanks stay alive for the moment. Hook from Thresh does miss here, and Vidion taking some damage.
Jeez, a little aggressive there for the 1v2.
Balcage says, I know who the Gragas is, that's why I'm here. Nice, man. Well, hope you enjoyed the stream. Good goodbye, doing pretty solid right now, right? 1-0-3 on that Gragas so far. Lane, it was kind of funny there in the mid lane, right? When we saw Sejuani engage, Sejuani and Gragas, I feel like their body slams are very similar in like kind of the champion interaction. It just looked funny in that situation. Ooh, but Giraffe Hugs with the great parry.
I think Sejuani's just standing still in disbelief because, I mean, the Fiora is not falling for that Poppy's W. And I kind of want to know what it's called now, but we'll find out soon. Gragas under tower over here. Do they get it? Thresh ultimate will delay, but it's not enough. Mr. Big falling down, and now Fiora. Ooh, that Coach, that Fizz should be too much. Might be able to pick up kill. Flashes over to Sejuani. Get a little bit of a stutter there. Not sure what's going on. Ignite pop down. Yeah, it's too much. 800 golden shutdown over to Fizz. That's a little scary.
This Fizz is getting big, right? 5-1 here now. He's gotten multiple shutdowns. One on Akali, one on Fiora here. It's a little gross how this Fizz is going to scale, I think, into the mid game. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked on this one. But, right, you got Fiora there, 4-1, and Vidion 5-0 on the kites. And the hook from Delamp. Oh, my gosh. It has been all game relentlessly hooking both Baby Ghost and Big B. They're able to secure the kill onto the Caitlyn, and another kill going over to Nvidia, now 6-0 on that Kaisa.
Wait, that was a disgusting dash from Hillside. Oh my gosh, completely broke the ankles on that fish. He's going back to water to swim for the rest of his days.
If he just dodged the ability there with that dash, that was pretty dang nasty there from Akali. Balcage here says, honestly, you guys are pretty good catchers. Well, thank you, man. We try our best here. We try to interact with chat as much as possible while still doing it. Try to mix it up compared to the normal. But appreciate the feedback, man. Hope you enjoyed this.
Don't worry. That opinion will change the longer you watch us.
See, Chicken's been here for over a year, so he can say they're pretty okay.
There it is. They're pretty okay. We did go through some criticism, believe it or not. Thank you for all the sparks, too. Here we go. Anything? No 3v2?
No, good goodbye. Rotates over. Kind of helps Akali get out of that situation. Fiora on the top side of the map. I think it's going to take the whole team, it looks like, to rotate over to try to stop her. But let's see. She does have ult up. Doesn't have flash here. Fizz going to try to chase her down. Ooh, but Coach taking quite a bit of damage. He's actually able to secure the kill onto Coach. And this Fiora is in a rough situation now. Wait.
You're kidding me. Good goodbye coming in clutch to save the day, just like an Independence Day when that one crazy jet fighter flies into the middle of the mothership and it's just like, goodbye!
What was that Gragas ult, Lane? That absolutely saved Giraffe. I mean, you had 4 members, complete lockdown on the Fiora. I thought she was going to go down with 2 more autos. We do see a rotation here from Delamp as well. Able to get a 3-man knockup on the Nautilus. Sejuani forced to ult away, but 2 members have already fallen. And that is 3 down. 3 down for Team Frenzy here as Go Next should be able to secure this top turret. Korea's daddy going off in the chat here. I'm not sure if it's because of Lane's commentaries or the play that we're watching here. We do see Nvidia maybe getting locked down, trying to pick up that kill onto Avocado Suck with the ultimate. He might be able to, and they don't have the damage. Oh. I would have alt F4 if I was that Poppy right there. Right, Korea? I might have done it as well. We do see Invidion securing more kills. Will fall at the end there to the Thresh Ignite, but still 8-1 on the Kaisa. 21-8 now as we approach the 16-minute mark. The Lamp is still looking for these hooks under turret. Poppy did teleport down in, but gonna just immediately fall to Fiora here. Coach able to secure a kill though, right? Fizz is still doing work. He's still doing work.
Ultimate from Gragas doesn't quite land the fish where he wanted to. It's like fishing with dynamite, right? Sejuani doesn't have ultimate. Giraffe hugs. Should be able to get out of there. Wow,
Hook does come through, but it actually...
Oh my
Wait!
gosh.
The hook stunned the Fizz! That is so unfortunate if you're a coach.
What? Is that how it works?
Yes,
Is it
because the parry blocked the Thresh hook. That is so
that's-
unfortunate.
Dude, Mr. Big betraying his teammate.
Wow.
Super unlucky.
Dude, that feels so bad if you're Fizz there.
Next patch is Fizz is immune to all CC.
I hope chat saw that. I'm near positive that's what happened, right? Fizz got stunned because of the Thresh hook. I don't think there's any other way Fizz gets stunned.
Yep. No, there's nothing there.
That is crazy. Coach does fall now, 6-3. This Fiora is just huge, right? Finishes the Hydra there, but just going over the wall here into Big B and Salt Lake City. Does get CC'd a little bit here. Coach might be looking for the kill. Does E over the wall and able to pick it up with the electrocute damage there. So that is a shutdown now onto Fiora. Will they look for more? Hook does come through from Fresh. And good goodbye missing the body slam there. Poppy going for the ult just to knock Gragas away. And now they might be able to dish out enough damage to pick up the lamp. Oh, but the hook onto Invidion. The trap down below, but the great ult forward from Invidion to pick up the kill onto Poppy. And the missed ult from Sejuani. I mean, this is just disaster now for Team Frenzy as Invidion still lives. Coach going to be able to pick that one up. Fizz is kind of relentless there if you're the ADC. Gragas ultimate just landing on his head. What are these fights? Double kill coming through from Good Goodbyes on the Gragas, 6-1-8. And these fights are just an absolute fiesta.
They should get inhib over here, I think, and then probably just back off because Caitlyn is here to clear the minions.
This has probably been one of the funnier or more exciting games that we've had this season. Like if we're doing a top plays this week, right, Lane?
We are.
Okay, I would imagine you'll see a couple from this game here. Right? I think there's just some weird ones that have happened.
Not you, we don't even know.
Yeah, we don't know either. We used to script the games, you know, that's why they were good. Like we'd plan it all out, which team does what at 10 minutes. But right now, this is just all off script here.
This one's on me. I forgot to write the script for this game. It started off with a couple of minutes, and they're probably at that point now. We're like, wait a minute, it's not long enough.
Lane, we have a 05 Caitlyn, an 06 Sejuani, and an 07 Poppy on the side of Team Frenzy. Ooh. Meanwhile, Coach is putting in all the work possible. 8-4-1 on this Fizz, trying to keep his team in it. See what they're able to do, though, right? They only have one inhibitor down. Gonna get the second Mountain Drake of the game. Mr. Big B misses that hook there. Sejuani might keep going here, but this one does land the body slam here. Sejuani ult is huge, but they got to be careful. It is not actually back up yet. And look at this.
The bright side, if you are Team Frenzy over here, is that the more this game goes on, the more that lead Fiora has doesn't mean as much. That's not to say she doesn't scale, but as the game goes on, your gold lead means less and less as items come to complete builds.
That is true. I think that's generally what would you say? That's probably like the 35-40 minute mark when we're looking at Kaisa's itemization right now versus Caitlyn's down there towards the bottom side of your screen line. It's going to take a lot of minutes before that comes into effect.
How many items per minute are we at?
We're talking about Caitlyn with 1 Infinity Edge versus Kaisa's full build.
Okay, well, if we're at 1 Infinity Edge per 20 minutes, how much gold does she have? 330.
Yeah, as Chicken pointed out
we
too.
Just need another like 60 minutes before she starts being really scary.
Oh, Fiora's not even moving there. The hook does miss. Yeah, 74 CS. Right, it was a really rough lane if you're down there for Big B and Baby Ghost. I mean,
monster.
Delant planning everything. We do see some damage onto Giraffe's Hug here, who is under turret here. Ignite was popped as well. And Coach is here, dishing out the damage onto Nautilus. Picks up the kill there onto Giraffe's Hug. And that's actually 2 picks here for Team Frenzy. They do lose the Baron. But I think it's kind of just worth it for him at this point. It's probably the most they're going to get out of this situation. Does Coach want this one?
Hillside Boy staying still. I mean, that's what Fiora did too, and she's dead now. So maybe come up with a new plan. Flash forward from Sejuani, and she goes over him to try to find Coach. Back in the shroud she goes, throwing out the Q's.
Hillside can pull this one off, right? Yeah, the ultimate does come through. He lands onto it as well. One more auto and double kill there from Hillside, right? The mistake from Coach was to use E, like on Fizz. He used it while she was in the shroud. He wasn't going to get the guaranteed damage down, and as soon as he landed out, the ult was available for Akali. So a little bit of a mistake there between Sejuani and Fizz. Hillside able to pick up that double. Yeah, that was a little nasty there from him. But looking at this scoreline, right, I mean, it is gross across the board here for Go Next. But I think the big mistake from Fizz, yeah, he E'd way too early, right? She was still in the shroud. Not only missed the damage, but wasn't really able to use it to dodge any abilities as well. 30-13 now in favor of Go Next. 17k gold lead. Or if you're lane, you know, gold doesn't matter too much. The game's gonna go a little late, and gold doesn't matter.
Oh boy.
We do get the hook there from Delamp. The pickup onto the Poppy there. Gragas looking for a kill of his own. Coach should be able to pick up the kill in the video, but the ult from her is so strong, and he won't be able to. Kai'Sa with the double kill now, 13-2. Back-to-back 80 carries on the blue side, popping off in these Mel games tonight. And we see Giraffe Hugs here on this Fiora, diving close to the fountain, able to parry that damage away. Hook from Big B coming through one more time onto Delamp. But really, really, really great plays in this match from Go Next, able to secure this one. A little bit of a fiesta here. And shout out to Coach as well on the side of Team Frenzy, who was trying to put in as much work as possible on that Fizz. Oh, it looks like he's actually here in the chat.
Saying hi to us.
GG's, Coach. Solid game from you there, but Go Next will take the win in that one. I'm going to throw it back to us here on screen. Boom. We are officially done with our 2 matches for the day. Got to give it to Giraffe. Yeah, Giraffe with those parries, right? That parry was nasty. And then when Big B threw out the hook and it still stunned Coach, that was the craziest one. Coach, is that what happened? I want to make sure. Thresh threw out the hook, right? Fiora parried it and it stunned you. I'm near positive. Delamp must not have heard our in-depth analysis of him earlier, right? About the airplane.
Are you talking about the plane?
Yeah, the plane incident.
I don't think he did either.
Just kidding, Anubis. I figured it was you. You're good goodbyes, right? Solid job on the Gragas there, right? That Gragas ult to save Fiora was insane, by the way. Lane, like, lost it there. But when you went top lane, you scattered all 4 of them. Fiora was able to yoink out the backside there. Like, that was insane. Coach said he had fun. Yeah, if you're on that Fizz, you had a pretty fun game. But really, really solid play there from you guys. And Team Frenzy, I don't think that's anything to be too down about, right? I mean, Go Next is a really, really good team. That was an insane game. But yeah. Delamp, I'll find it. I'll find the clip and send it to you. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the support today. We'll be back tomorrow. He knows it's bad already. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Thank you to everyone who followed. Thank you to everyone who gave us any sparks or any sort of support. Oh, it was in the previous game, Delamp. I'll show you later. But yeah, guys, make sure if you don't follow the channel, hit the follow button down below. We go live every day, or every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I should say, 6 p.m. PST, and then Saturdays, 12 p.m. PST. But GG's, guys. Thank you so much for all the support tonight. We're going to hit you with the... I want to see if we can raid real quick. Can you guys hold up for 1 second? If you guys could do this for me, that would be great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into the League of Legends section, see if we can raid someone. If you just stick around, hop in, say hi, I would appreciate it. Let's see here. We're going to try this. I don't know how to do it, but we're going to try. Is it live host? We're going to try this.
We're just going to try some stuff.
We're going to try, guys. We've never done this before. Oh, he doesn't allow it. Well, that's unfortunate.
You have to allow to be rated or whatever?
I guess.
That makes sense to some degree.
See you guys. If you're heading out, see you guys. Lane using the bits here. That's super annoying.
I thought there was something on my screen, but that was fireworks. You scared me, Namu. Thanks.
All right, we're going to try it next time. I had good intentions, but the first 2 people I tried both have it turned off. So we're going to be figuring it out. GG's to all the teams that played today. Have a great night. I'm going to throw up the music, throw up the ending screen. Yeah, Coach, right? It's always good to play against better players. It's like one of the best ways to get better at the game. I always really appreciate that. But who was the MVP of the game? Ooh, DeLampa's hitting some nasty hooks, but I got to give it to Draft Hugs there on that Fiora, right? And Vidiant, very good scoreline as well. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to throw on the screen. We will see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PST. Enjoy your Wednesday. Peace.